Hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. So today I have a good old-fashioned K-beauty haul. So I have the two newest shades of the Rom&nd Dewyful water tints in Canyon, number 12 Canyon, and 13 Custard Mauve. I have the Espoir Pro Tailor Bee Glow Cushion New Class, which is the newer version of the Pro Tailor Bee Glow All New. So they just came out with this like a year ago. I do have a review on it. I do really like that cushion. It's really nice. I also have it in like a stick formula, which has a little bit more coverage that I like. But yeah, this is the new one. And this won't be a first impression. I've worn it probably like 4 or 5 times now. I've been really liking it, but we'll get into it. And mine came in this set. I ordered for all this stuff from Olive Young, and mine came with this set with a refill and also a little mini cushion, which is so cute. I love these mini cushions. And then this is a brand that I've seen on Olive Young before, but I'm just trying now. I feel like they have just recently come out with more stuff. It's a brand called Naming. And I have their naming, it's the Naming Fluffy Powder Blush, and I got the shade Bagel. All of these were like sold out, but I did really want this shade, so I'm glad it was still available. I just wanted it because of the shade name. Probably 50% approximately of my diet is bagels. I love bagels. And then this is another thing that kept selling out. This is the Lilybyred Mood Keyboard eyeshadow palette. And they have 3 different color stories right now. It's like ash. Oh, this one's ash mauve. They also have ash cinnamon and I think ash neutral or something. They all look really pretty. They're all very similar, just slight differences in like the tones. So I'll show you. This is what the mauve looks like. I already did the swatches. The back has all the names in Korean, as well as this kind of like frosted soft plastic in the back. And then you open it up and they're all kind of like raised. I just thought this was such a cute little palette. I love how they're literally raised up like little keys on a keyboard. And they have like different, I mean, from the swatches, it kind of rubbed off the little embossing in there, but one says ash, there's like a question mark with a slash, number 2 for like the name of the palette. They swatched amazing, so I'm really excited to dive into it. It's such a good like everyday palette. So I have the shade Vanilla in this cushion. It has very light coverage, light medium I would say. It says Bee Glow in there, just like the old one. This is the puff. Puff is nice and roomy. You could fit 3 fingers in there pretty easily. You can probably hear the rain behind me. It's super rainy today. And like I said, I've tried this already like a bunch of times. I've worn it a lot and I've just been, it's so pretty. It has a similar finish to the Amuse Dew Jelly Cushion, which is one of my favorites. But this one, I don't know, it's a little bit, it has more coverage, but it almost feels a little bit lighter or something. I don't know, it's different. It's like maybe a thinner texture. And a similar glow, but I think the Amuse Dew Cushion is more glowy. It's definitely more glowy. And it has the finest little pearls in there. It doesn't emphasize texture at all. It's very different than the ones that are in like the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin line. Those pearls I find are a little weird or just not small enough. But these are very fine. It's really nice. Oh my god, I just ripped these really long nose hairs out of my nose and I'm literally crying. Anyways, for everyday use, I have just been using this as my concealer under the eyes and I feel like it's fine. Today I'm probably going with a concealer, but it's been working fine for me on the daily. Another thing is this has really good wear. Even with like my mask, I feel like, you know, like some comes off on the mask, but I don't notice it. It's like you can't see where it came off, you know what I mean? And it's not like excessive. And also it wears nice in terms of just like not breaking down really, like it just stays kind of just like nice and kind of fresh looking. I mean, it just looks super, super skin-like. Gonna do the smallest amount of the KVD concealer. And I'm gonna build the cushion just a little bit. Just see how buildable it is. I think it's definitely buildable without becoming cakey. Gonna quickly contour with the Wakemake Contour Powder in number 2 Soft Cool. And I'm gonna use my Shaquda angled face brush. Just setting a little bit as well with the Westman Atelier powder and the Inochige Pro. Back to contouring. Okay, so let's try this blush. I've worn it before. I feel like it's a very not pigmented, sort of really soft blush. We'll see. I might go in with a different blush as well, but I just want to try this. We'll see. I don't know. Let's try it with this Chikuhodo cheek brush here. Yeah, let's go. This is Bagel. Definitely has that kind of really soft, sort of blurring powder finish. It's sort of like, you know, a light neutral brown blush. I'll probably go in with something a little pinkier. I like this formula. I think I want to get another one of these, but in just a brighter color, you know? It's just really soft. It's super buildable. I feel like I'm putting on a lot, and I don't know, like it's building, but it looks just soft. My cheeks look so soft, like a little, I don't know, like a little plushy. Love it. Okay, this palette. Like I was saying before, the colors swatched amazing. I was actually really impressed. I feel like a lot of the times with the K-Beauty palettes, the shades look deep, and then when you put them on, the depth is like not there. So yeah, I'm actually like, I know they kind of all look pretty similar, but I feel like you'll see in the swatches, there's a good variation in tone in there. Gonna take the Sonia G Worker Pro, and I guess I'm just gonna start with the lightest shade. And these are soft, but they're not super kick-uppy. I'm just using this to sort of neutralize things a bit more and as a little canvas. Like it's really just adding a hint of a light neutral cream kind of color, you know? This would be a good shade to blend out other colors as well as brighten later on. We'll see. I'm just gonna do a very simple natural look. I'm going to my sister's birthday dinner after this, so, you know, keeping it cute. Gonna take the same brush and go into this more mid-tone shade here. This is the Blender Pro. Taking the soft definer, the Lotus soft definer, into that same shade. It's definitely building nicely. Now I'm gonna take the deepest shade over here using my Worker 3. Taking that deeper shade on the soft definer. Cleaning off that worker brush, I'm gonna go into that center mauve shade here. So I feel like I pulled the eye out a little bit too much, so I just took a tissue and tried to clean this up a bit right on the edges. Now I think I need to use this Rephr pencil brush, and I think I need to go into another palette for this. Gonna go into Jones Road Chic, which is just this bright shade here. Now I'm taking the Worker 3 again. Let's go back into the palette. I'm gonna use this light taupey shade. And then back into the deep shade, but I'm gonna keep it a little more concentrated. Taking this Blender Pro with nothing on it. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there for the mattes. So let me explain the shimmers. So I believe there are two different formulas. This one here is a bit more sheerer, and then this one is more intense and it has some different, there's some like blue specks, there's pink specks, I feel. You know, it's multi-dimensional. I'm gonna start with the one that's a little more intense. Yeah, I see some blue sparkle in there, maybe a little green, pink, gold. And then with another finger, I'm going into the one that's a bit more toppery. And I feel like the shine is just a little less intense. But that's gonna be the inner corner accent. Okay, that's it for the eyes. I keep fussing with it, so we're moving on. Well, I guess that's not it for the eyes. I need to do brows. I'm gonna use the Dior Brow Gel. Gonna take the Rom&nd Blueberry Chip Blush. Same brush as before. This is another very smoothing formula, the Rom&nd. I'm gonna use the Tower 28 mascara today. Clé de Peau highlighter. Love this highlighter. It's really good, I gotta say. Worth the price, in my opinion. Now for the lip, so I have Canyon and Custard here. So Canyon's the more browny nudie and Custard is pinky. I think I'm gonna do Custard today. Although both would be beautiful. So pretty! I love this formula. And on my hand for a few seconds and look at the stain. So this leaves a nice cute stain once the initial sort of like glossy part is done. For one tiny last little touch, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Pat McGrath powder. Just a little. So let's zoom in and then we'll go over my final thoughts. First, let me talk about this cushion. It's just a really great cushion. I gotta say, I've been loving using this every day at work. It's just so nice. It's just, you know, a really nice evening out. It's nothing crazy. It feels nice and light on the skin. Nice, 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 nice. But really, it feels nice. It's smooth, it has a glow, but it doesn't emphasize texture. Powder and everything layers nicely on it. I feel like it has a good medium coverage and it's definitely buildable if you want to just kick it up a little bit. It doesn't look cakey. Really like this. Definitely like it more than the original, and I liked the original. Or the, I don't even know if that's the original, but the all new version. Yeah, I like it. And also another thing I want to mention, it's the same style of cushion as the Pro Tailor B Velvet, which I don't think I ever got to my review of. but I've had this one for a while. I do like it, but I definitely like this one more for sure. I'm gonna have to wear this one again soon, the all new version, because oh my god, they make it so confusing. But yeah, I need to wear this version more to compare it again to the new one, the new class. Oh my god, Jesus. Why don't they just come up with something new? This palette, I do really like. I like this palette. I will say, I don't know. Like, I felt like when I was swatching it, I was super impressed with the swatches, and then, well, I don't know. I guess it did all blend really nicely. I don't think it was the palette's fault that I was struggling. It was just my own fault because I started to wing it out too much, because I tend to do that with all my looks. I do that. It's sort of like smoky winged like shape. But for today, I want it to be a little bit more rounded. So I was getting frustrated blending it and having to keep like trying to change it, and then it's just going to, you know, so yeah, but that's not the palette's fault. And also on the eyes, I feel like a lot of the colors were sort of looking the same, but I am happy with this deep shade. This is a really nice deep shade in here. It's really smooth. Yeah. Overall, love. And I do like this more thicker, intense, shiny shade than the more sheer toppery one. The sheer toppery one's nice. It just doesn't have as much sparkle, and yeah, I don't know. I prefer the other one, but I would definitely be willing to try some of the other color stories because this is just so cute and good quality. Rom&nd tints, already know, love these colors. I feel like they keep the glossy finish for a while, but after they set down, you still get that nice stain. So you can keep applying like another gloss on top, or you just keep applying that, but yeah, love that formula. And this Bagel blush, I love. I actually really like the color. It's a very easy blush to wear because it's very smooth, and I don't know, this color in particular is just very neutral. So, and I can still see it underneath the blueberry chip from Rom&nd that I added after, but I feel like the blueberry just sort of brightened it up a bit more, where this would be more of a neutral natural blush. But yeah, I definitely want to try more colors in this. So nice. Okay, that's all for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram, and follow me on Newness so you're notified every single time I'm doing a live stream. I have so many reviews planned. I have to catch up on all this stuff. I have things that I got during the VIB sale, Beautylish. Well, I guess Beautylish I kind of covered. I got more K-Beauty, I got Gucci, Tom Ford, new Lisa Eldridge palettes. There's a lot. Janessa Myricks, so much stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all this in, but yeah, there's tons of videos I want to film, so stay tuned. Okay, goodbye.